Before you choose a coffee machine, here's how to break down the cost properly and explain it to your boss. I'm Claire from Black Stag. We help employers look good and employees feel great by bringing barista-style coffee to the workplace. If you're after great coffee and even better service, we'll get to you fast and keep your coffee flowing. The biggest complaint we hear from procurement teams and office managers, the numbers don't stack up. There's lease costs, servicing, consumables, and too often these costs can be hidden. We believe it should be clear, simple, and easy to explain to your boss. In this video, I'm going to share with you the true cost of a coffee machine. There are 3 elements you need to think about: machine rental, consumables, and servicing. Now, the first thing we do is we look at the machines that are available and projected daily usage to find the best machine for your site. Typically, the average number of staff on site in an office situation roughly equates to the number of cups per day, as some will be tea drinkers and some may drink 2 to 3 cups. For example, an office of 100 staff may find that 65 people are in the office each day on average. So we would work out the usage on 65 cups per day. If you had 80 per day, that number would be 80, and so on. For this video, we are going to assume 65 people in the office. If you take your cost of a 1 kg bag of coffee and divide it by the number of grams of coffee that your coffee machine uses in a dose, this will give you the number of servings per 1 kg bag. This typically sits between 60 and 70 cups on a 16-gram serve. For example, the Nectar coffee machine range can do anywhere from 8 grams to 16 grams. So to keep things simple, if a bag of coffee costs $50 and you divide this by 65, your coffee cost per cup is approximately 75 cents. Allowing 35 cents for the milk serving, you're just over $1 per cup. Based on this office, we can budget about $65 a day on staff coffee supplies. To get the true cost, we need to factor in the lease and any servicing as well. We take working days and roughly 48 weeks of the year, which takes into account the seasonality drop-off in summer and any closed days or stats. So if we start with 65 cups per day, that is 325 cups per week. In this example, we'd be looking at about $1,300 monthly. In our experience, it's probably under this amount. Budget another $200 per month for your coffee machine rental for this size office, and we're up to $1,500 per month. Now, it's worth noting that this takes into account a consumables cost of $50 per 1 kg. Once you know your approximate weekly usage, you would work with your coffee machine supplier on pricing. The cost will be more if you're giving away disposable cups. We suggest you only use disposable cups if really necessary. If there's a dishwasher handy, you won't need them. Some of our customers do use them if the machine sits in a waiting area where their customers will use them and leave before they may have finished the cup. Your coffee machine supplier may be able to offer a volume discount on your consumables for your size office. Other suppliers may keep the consumables cost the same or increase it slightly, but waive the rental cost. The latter one is called a free on loan arrangement. And in this situation, a minimum consumables usage would apply, or your supplier will charge a wash-up fee. Our service plans for hassle-free coffee machines start from $65 per month. Now, you may have purchased your coffee machine to keep the cost slightly lower, so you don't need to factor in this part. Many of our customers purchase their own coffee machines and just use us for their servicing and coffee supplies. The benefit of leasing is that it can be easier on the company's cash flow to have monthly payments. Plus, you can upgrade your machine to the latest model every 3 years. For example, we have 2 recent customers of this office size, one a busy office servicing a port and the other a large book wholesaler. Reviewing their usage, one is spending around $1,000 per month for rental and consumables and servicing, and the other is a little higher. They spend around $1,000 on consumable and servicing, but they have their own machine, so there's no rental. So my calculations in this example are probably on the high side. However, I wouldn't like to be the other way and be told that I said usage would be less. It can go both ways, as all companies are different. It's not about finding the cheapest option, it's about understanding where the money's going and making sure the coffee and service stacks up. Would you like to work out the numbers for your site? Download our free coffee quiz to find out how much your office needs. Need a bit more help? We'll do a free cost per cup breakdown and match you to the best machine. Just drop us a line, all our details are in the comments below.